Hi friends, welcome to today's piano tutorial. My name is Josh and today I've got a great song for you to learn on the piano. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to play The Scientist by Coldplay. Now this is a fairly slow song, but it still sounds beautiful, so if you're just a beginner, I'd say give it a shot, and I will be walking you through step by step in this video to help you learn the song. Special shout out to my sister for suggesting this one. Now let's get into the tutorial. Alright, so that's basically what we're going to be learning today. Now, before we get started, I just wanted to remind you that if you're getting some value out of today's video, if you're enjoying it, I'd really appreciate it if you left a like and hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell icon if you want to get notified every time I post a video, and leave a comment down below if you have a song you'd like to suggest for me to teach. Alright, let's learn this song now. Okay, so this song is going to be in the key of D minor, meaning that we have one flat, which is B flat there. Alright, so we're going to be breaking this down into really two main sections. The first is going to be the intro and verse part, and then we have the chorus. So getting started with the intro, let's first go over the four chords that we are going to need here. So our first chord here is going to be a D minor 7 chord, okay? D, F, A in the left hand, D, F, A in the right hand, and then add that C, which is the 7th to our D minor chord, making it a D minor 7 chord, okay? Now, in the left hand, if you want to just play it like this, you can with 5, 3, 1, but what I like to do is play with my middle finger, second, and first here, my thumb, and that's going to help us transition to our next chord here, which is going to be a B flat chord, okay? So B flat, D, F, and B flat in the left hand, and then D, F, and B flat in the right hand, okay? So that's the second chord. Now we're going to come here. Our third chord here is going to be an F chord, really an F over C chord because we have a C in the bass, but I'll just say F to keep it simple here. So C, F, A, and then C, F, A. Same thing, left and right hand, okay? All right, and now for our final chord, we're just going to be taking these two A's and we're going to be dropping them down right here to G's, and this is going to make it a C chord, but with a suspended fourth. You know, like a typical C chord looks like this, C, E, G. But for a C suspended chord, it's going to have this F instead of the E, right? And that kind of gives it some tension and kind of makes it want to pull down and resolve to that E. And we're not going to resolve to that E right now, but you will see later we will be doing that. All right, so anyways, let's review those chords. This is D minor 7, B flat, F, and C suspended, okay? All right, so this song is in a 4/4 time signature, meaning that each measure is going to get 4 beats. And so the rhythm that we're going to be playing here in the right hand is we're going to be playing quarter notes, which means we're playing once on every beat, okay? So it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, simple enough. And in the left hand, we're going to be playing eighth notes. And what that means is we will be playing twice on every beat, basically. So it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And putting those together, this might take some practice, but it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And you've pretty much already got most of it down. All right, so the next thing that we're going to add here is this little melody in the right hand where we go to C's, okay? And so that is, we start on the D minor 7 chord, then we have the B flat chord, and remember we're playing it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and, okay? So on that last beat, on the and of beat 4, we're gonna go from our B flat chord to octave C's in the right hand. And if you can't reach these octave C's, just play the top one, it sounds fine. And we're gonna play that right before going to our F chord, okay? So like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, all right? And now you have pretty much the whole intro. It sounds like this. All right, and that just repeats. All right, so that progression is going to repeat twice for the intro, and then we're going to get to the first verse. And in the verse, we're really playing exactly the same thing. The only difference is that sometimes when we're playing this C suspended chord, we'll play the C suspended chord for 3 beats. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the 4th beat, we'll go to just the C chord. So instead of playing the Fs, we'll play the Es. All right, so that's kind of resolving down like I was talking about before. And then we go right back into the D minor chord. All right, but that's really the only thing that's different between the intro and the verse. And now we're ready to dive into the chorus. All right, so in the chorus, we have really the same chords, but kind of in a different order here. So we're gonna start here with a B flat chord, okay? So like we played before, B flat, D, F, B flat, and then D, F, B flat, just like before, okay? So we're gonna play this chord, and then we're gonna go to our F chord, just like we played before, C, F, A, C, F, A. And then back down to our C suspended chord, okay? C, F, G. Okay, so that's gonna be the first line. Now you saw we only have 3 chords there, and the reason is that this B flat chord that we're playing first, that's actually gonna get twice as long. It's gonna get 2 full measures. And we're gonna be playing the same rhythm here, so let me show you that. Okay, ready? It sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's going to be the first line of the chorus. And then in the second line, it's going to change up a little bit. We're going to start exactly the same with our B flat chord, and it's going to get 2 measures again, like before. Then we're going to go back to our F chord. Okay, and that's going to get the full 4 beats there. Now this is where it's going to change a bit. Okay, so let me show you these new chords. So remember, we were on this F chord here, And now we're going to take these top two notes and we're going to walk down with them. So instead of F and A, we're going to go down to E and G. So this is still like an F chord, but really we're playing like the 7 and 9 here, the major 7 and major 9. So this is like an F major 9 chord. Okay, so we'll walk down, and then we're going to walk down again with those top two notes to D and F now. And this is kind of like an F6, you might call it. It's really just all an F chord, and they're changing some of these top notes. So it's like... Okay, and you see each one of those little transition chords is getting 2 beats there, okay? So that is kind of in the second line, and then we end the second line going to our C major chord. And that's just going to be C, E, G in both hands. So we play like this. All right, and you see on that 4th beat, we're going to do a little walk up like before. Instead of going down though, we're going up. So C, E, then D, F, E, G. All right, just like that. All right, let's review that second line one time. So those chords here, B flat, then we're gonna go to F, then we're gonna walk down, F major 9, F6, and then go to C major. Okay, just like that. All right, so the chorus now, let me sing a little bit of that for you. Here we go. Nobody said it was easy. It's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be this hard. I'm going back to the start. All right. All right, now there is one last thing I have to show you here at the end of the chorus. This is kind of like the post-chorus. It's the start of the next verse and the little transition here, but instead of starting the same way we did before with the D minor chord, we're gonna start off a little bit differently. So that's gonna go like this. We're gonna start on our F chord actually, then we're gonna go to our B flat chord like before, oops, sorry, like this, okay. Then we're gonna go back to our F chord, okay, just like that. And then we're gonna play a couple more beats on the F chord, and then go to an A minor chord actually. So instead of playing the Fs here, we're just playing the Es. And we're gonna play 2 beats on that. And then right after that line, we're gonna go right back to the D minor chord and the same progression we played before. So ending the verse and going into the post-chorus, that sounds like this. And back to D minor. And then into the second verse there. One last thing to note, at the very end of the song, it's the same chord progression as before for the verse, but the only difference is we're not going to be going to the F suspended chord at the end. We're just going to stay on that F chord for 2 full measures. Take a listen to the song and you'll kind of hear that. But all right, that wraps up today's video. I hope this helped you learn. If you did, remember to leave a like or a comment below. That really helps me out. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see all my videos, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you next time.